Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking about how to make a dance art supplement. Today we're going to be talking about kind of like the do's and don'ts of when you're like filming / creating your art supplement. And for most top schools, you can submit an art supplement in dance, music instrument or vocal, theater, and visual art. So not all schools have all four. But basically what an art supplement is, it is optional. If you have like a talent or a passion that you want to showcase to Stanford or to a top school, you can upload a video of you dancing along with an arts resume, and it will actually be reviewed by the dance department at Stanford. They're the ones reviewing it and then sending notes back to the admissions officers, or sorry, the admissions like committee or council. First thing, should you submit an art supplement? Not just to do it, honestly. So for me, it clearly made sense for me to submit one. I went to a performing arts high school. I've been dancing since I was 2, and then I competed, like danced competitively for 8 years from ages 8 to 16, and then danced like more like professional style, like concert work, 16 to 18. So for me, clearly I put a ton of time into this in my life. I, got like more serious about it as I was older. I wasn't just doing it like on the side, like for fun sometimes, which if you do that, like that's still fine, but you have to be careful. Don't submit one just to submit one because you think it would help you get in. Like, yes, it would help you get in, but it's only going to help you get in if you're actually legit into whatever art form you're submitting. So, think about that. Let's talk about how to actually do it. Like how do you submit an art supplement? Like, where do you put it? How do you upload it? So basically on Common App there will be a little thing called portfolio on Common App, and it'll be like, do you want to submit a portfolio? And then you click yes, and then it'll redirect you to this website called Slideroom. So Slideroom is, I think all the other art forms use Slideroom as well, and I think the majority of top schools use Slideroom. But on Slideroom you go on and you basically just type in your first name, last name, and your application ID number, so it's linked to your Common Application, and everyone has an application ID number. It's created whenever you create your Common App. The two things you have to have are a video and a resume. So those are the two things you have to have, and we're going to be talking about both today. So let's first talk about the video. So each school has their own limit of how long it has to be. My art supplement was 5 minutes and 40 seconds, so I'm pretty sure that Stanford's limit was 6 minutes. And basically what it asks is that you can put in excerpts of however many solos, pieces that you want. That's basically a time limit, and that it has to be solos of yourself, and that they don't want you to put in group work unless it's very obvious who you are in the group, or that you indicated it in editing somehow. So what I did is I did 4 solos, but 3 of my solos were originally group pieces that I was in that I just made into solos, or just filmed excerpts of by myself doing it. If you're in pieces, I think filming them by yourself is a good idea. I think it's just it just makes you stand out. Another thing you can do, I know some people put in their choreography, so my choreography was on myself. But some people, if they choreographed a piece that they're really passionate about and they really were into that piece, you could put that piece in your supplement, so it's showing your choreography even if you're not in the video. That's not explicitly said in the instructions, but I know people who do that, and I think that's really cool. So choreography is something that you're passionate about and you have some pieces that you really want to showcase. Don't be afraid to put those in there. Let's talk a little bit about filming. So no, Stanford and any other top school is not going to expect you to have professional quality filming and all this stuff. But you want to do it as professional as you can with the means that you have. So I was fortunate, I go to performing arts high school, right? And so I had the means to have pretty nice lighting, and I have studios that I can film in and stuff. So my teacher just filmed it for me on a camcorder, one of those kind of things. I was lucky for that, and I chose to film there. But another thing you could do is either go to your local gym. I know my gym is super cheap membership, and we have studios, and if you go in at night, there's not anyone in there, and you can turn on the lights and then have a speaker. So that's a really cheap option, or way to film a dance supplement that would work. You don't really want to have the person who's filming be seen in the mirror. You don't want to have bad sound quality. I would suggest not filming in the mirror. I don't know, I just hate watching videos where you can see the dancer and then them in the mirror. Like, I don't know why, that just is so annoying to me and just like looks like really unprofessional. Also, if you're gonna film on your phone, which is totally fine, like honestly, like iPhones have like really good quality. Like I have the iPhone X and it's really good quality, and even I had a 7 before this and it was like pretty good. Like nothing wrong with filming on your phone, but do not film on your phone this way. Like, oh my gosh, there were so many that I watched it film on this way and I was like, like why? Like that just, it doesn't look good. Like, now let's talk about what you should film. So, most, a lot of the supplements I watched were odd. Like, they would just have, like, really small clips of stuff and, like, not a full solo. So, my supplement was almost 6 minutes, so each of my solos was around 1 minute and 30 seconds, a little bit less than that for some of them, right? I think that's a good way to go. Like, I think that having 4 solos in one, like, that was a good number to me, right? What I don't suggest doing is, like, I don't know, combos from classes. Not that that's bad, it just didn't look the best, and I don't really think it really showcases people off. Like, I would just watch people and it would just be them and like in a class of a bunch of people. That's not as professional. Also, another thing, I don't think you shouldn't like put a ton of like cuts in it and everything, because that's kind of fishy. Like, why are you cutting out so much of your solo? Like, does that mean those parts aren't good or something, right? So I think I had one of the pieces I was in, I had like 2 cuts because I had like 2 separate solos in the piece. So I did that, but don't do a lot of cutting and pasting when you're editing. Like, just make it like raw and real. You don't want to put in any extra stuff. I know a lot of people put in like pictures of them dancing and stuff, and I don't think that that's bad, but personally to me, like, I feel like they have to watch so many supplements. Like, think of it as an audition tape, right? Like, you just want to send like you dancing and like that's it. You don't want to make it like all artsy and like stuff like that, because it's not like you're not submitting a video like to be watched. Like, you're just submitting you dancing to be reviewed by the department, right? Like, they're not judging you on like your editing skill. To me, it was more effective, the art supplements that I saw that were pretty like straight to the point and just had like their solos, bam, done. Like, it was fine. My dance director actually edited this for me. Thank you so much, but I think I could probably edit it now since I've been doing more editing, but at the time I literally had no idea what I was doing. I had like a slide before each one that said excerpts from the name of the piece, because only one of mine was myself, and then choreographed by blah blah blah, whoever the choreographer was, and then music by that, which is basically what it would be in a program if you're having a piece, right? You want to try and keep it as professional and just simple as you can, like with whatever resources you have. Now let's talk about the second part of your dance supplement, which is your resume. So I'll put a picture of mine like right here. I'll probably blur out some stuff, but just like some of the format. So I was fortunate that, again, I went to performing arts high school, so I had a class where that I was required to take, where all we did in that class was like work on your senior solo and work on your resume. So my teacher kind of taught me how to make it professional and everything. So I'm just going to kind of share my resume with you if you want to copy my format. After you have all these things, you have to upload it to your Slideroom account. I believe it's like $5 to submit an art supplement, $5 or $10, something like that. But if you don't have the means to pay that, then you can get it waived. It's no big deal. So basically you upload your resume and then you upload your video, but your video file is probably too large to upload straight to Slideroom. So what you do is you upload it to YouTube. Basically you make it public and then you copy the link to the video into your Slideroom. Last thing I want to talk about is deadlines. So I don't know if this is the same for all our supplements, but if you're submitting a dance supplement for early action rounds, so Stanford's early action rounds I believe were due November 1st, that's when most early action rounds are, but I had to submit my entire common application by October 15th because I was submitting an art supplement. So I didn't just have to submit my art supplement by October 15th, I had to submit the entire thing by October 15th. If you don't think that you can get everything done by that point, then don't apply early, Wait till you can have your application being the best it can be. So I hope that video helped you guys if you're going to do an art supplement, or if you're, planning to do one or anything. It's really cool. I think it added a lot to my application for me personally, because dance is a big part of my life and a big part of my application story. If you like these college videos, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more college videos from me. And if you are new to my channel, check out my other college videos. I have videos on just part of my common application and then just stuff on my Stanford application specifically. If you want to see my final product of my art supplement, it is up on my channel. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.